There you go. All right, see you on the other side. Hi, Ro.
You know, in the grand scheme of things, we're all just links in this chain of life. So, I love it when we have one player. That is much less work for me. Now, type. Okay, you want a 7-question game, or you want okie dokie?
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B on your keyboard. That's B as in Babette.
20 seconds.
Yes.
20 seconds. Oh, boy. Okay. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're going to lose cash. Follow me?
Yep.
Alrighty then.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Buckle up now.
Yeah, well, don't judge my keyboard.
It's time for the
Please.
show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey there, my name's Cookie. You have any questions at all, please feel free to keep them to yourself. Anyway, well, looks like it's just the two of us. Okay then, it's our party and no one else is invited.
Sounds about right.
Okay, I need a category.
Don't.
For your enjoyment, Mr. Simpson, stop eating the evidence. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Hey,
Hold on, I gotta check this real quick. Is my Twitch right or nah? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just okay.
I
Sorry.
was watching Judge Judy the other day, and this is a quote from one of the plaintiffs. Your Honor, the defendant has been repeatedly warned through commercials, specifically with Simpsons characters, to avoid the handling of the aforementioned product. What product is this guy talking about? Three Musketeers, Butterfinger, Snickers, or Mr. Goodbar?
I believe that'd be Butterfinger.
As the commercials say, nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Yeah, right. Everybody's all concerned about the rights of the Butterfinger. What about me? Where are my rights when I've got all that orange crap stuck in my teeth? I need a category. Open wide and get ready for Yippee-ki-yay! $1,000 at stake on this one. Okay, partner, buckle your holster and answer the following analogy. 6-shooter is to 6 bullets as salad shooter is to what? Julienne carrots, diced zucchini, minced garlic, or shredded potatoes?
I believe that'd be Julienne carrots. No.
Here's what you should have picked. Though it can't mince, dice, or julienne, a salad shooter can shoot out shreds and slices. But unless you're at very close range, it's no good in a gunfight. Category, please.
Yeah, we needed Tim Taylor for that one. Oh yeah, this is gonna be weird. We're not
Well,
doing Pack
looks like
2
this
for
category
Volume 2
is
this
ridding
time.
the world of pesky family coffee shops. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, here goes. You know about Mr. Coffee and Coffee Mate? Meet Java Man. Say Java Man heads to Starbucks. What will he most likely hear from behind the counter? Hey, no dogs allowed! Want a little taste of your competition? Something to warm up your bones? Or take of the biscotti, my lord.
I believe it's Bones.
Java Man is the skeletal remains of a really old Homo erectus guy found in Java, Indonesia. So the Starbucks staff might ask him if he wanted something to warm up his bones.
Oh yeah.
Turns out Java Man hocked his spine to support his grande mocha skim latte habit.
Huh.
Okay, pick a category. Okay, give it up for To Keanu and Beyond. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Keanu Reeves plays in a band named Dog Star. Considering the name of the Dog Star, what would you most likely assume is Keanu's attitude toward the band? He's glad his band travels in a Vega. He figures it's his Saturn in a music career. He's serious about the band, or music gets his Beetlejuices flowing.
I think Dog Star is serious.
The Dog Star is serious. Of course, I hear Keanu was also serious about that Walk in the Clouds movie, so, you know, good luck with that band thing, man.
He
All
just,
right,
all he has to do is go full John Wick, and everything will be just fine.
May I introduce more reasons to stay home Saturday night? You get this one right, and it's $3,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. If you get turned down by someone for a date because you're just not their genotype, which of the following is most likely true? Your genetic makeup doesn't suit them, you're not their preferred gender, your body odor turns them off, or you're just plain ugly.
Genotype. I don't really know this one, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, maybe preferred gender?
For the curious, here's the right answer. An organism's genotype is its genetic composition. That's why I always use the line, look, baby, I'm really sorry, but it's just not going to work out until you change your genetic code. Okay, I need a category.
Dude, I figured it was a party, so I brought along a...
And I believe this one's called Right Back at You. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Okay, get ready, because you're going to need to buzz in and type the answer to this one. What? Whew, I thought I was going to sneeze. Anyway, yeah, buzz in when you know it. Okay, you ready? Here we go. It's that word, it starts with G, and you say it when somebody... does that. What's the word? Talk to me.
You're wrong, and stay out of my purse.
Come on, don't you have any common courtesy? You could have at least offered me a tissue. I need a category.
1, 2,
3,
4, 5,
6.
Say hello to... She keeps going and going and going. $3,000 for this one. Okay, for this one, you're gonna have to choose the answer that best fills in the missing links in this sequence. Nikki Hilton, Michael Wilding, Mike Todd Jr., Eddie Fisher, blank, blank, Senator John Warner, Larry Fortensky. Is it Richard Burton, Eddie Fisher, Richard Burton, Senator John Warner, Larry Fortensky, or Mike Todd Jr., Richard Burton? Gosh darn it, I was really rooting for you.
Was it both Richard Burton's?
Bet you wish you'd pick this. This is a list of Elizabeth Taylor's husbands.
Yeah.
Date. Liz married Richard Burton, divorced him, and then married him again.
Oh, really? Is that what happened? You know, I get so confused sometimes. I mean, would you believe I've even worn the same outfit twice?
Okay, pick a category.
Maybe we need some oranges.
Left nut kick. I'm sore.
It's time for conversation.
Gibberish time.
One gibberish category coming up. Sticking it to the mafia by going shopping. This question's gonna start out at 5,000 big ones. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Hey, prick up your ears and tell me what this rhymes with. Mob cheater, new game mall.
Mob cheater, new game mall.
First clue. This is one you take from one person. You want it, you got it. Type.
Here, there you go.
Rob Peter to pay Paul, otherwise known as the modern American family's budget. Category,
Sad but
please.
true.
Aloha, question number 9.
Pucker up, 4. This one takes brains.
Okay, that one I've heard of before.
$2,000 for a correct answer. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Filmmaker George Romero is known for directing a series of zombie movies. If he were to make another, what would be the most appropriate title? Return of the Living Dead, Lunch Counter of the Living Dead, Touring with the Living Dead, or Early Evening of the Living Dead?
I think that'd be Early Evening.
The first three were Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead, so Early Evening fits right in there. If you ever gets to mid-morning coffee and donut break of the dead, it's time to start a new series.
Well, it's probably past time to start anyway.
All right, hit me.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
Coming at you, lady, you boot me up. $1,000 if you get it. Let's rock. What would be the best title for a song about the short-lived Commodore computer sung by the Commodores? 2 times a lady, 16 times a lady, 64 times a lady, or 2,600 times a lady?
I think it's 64.
The machine is called the Commodore 64. With richly detailed 16-color graphics, and it moves faster than a Lionel Richie ballad. Okay, either you finished
Well,
round
that's
one,
not
or
exactly,
you have another round to go. You know, depending on how
Giving
you
it,
look at
that's
this.
not exactly helping
Every
there too
question
much.
in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some
Narrowing
serious
it
cash
down.
at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, pick a category.
Hey, honey, how many eggs do we have?
We got 12! 11! This one likes to go by, you're drunk, aren't you? 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Alrighty, get ready to buzz in and type when you answer me this. What's the 9th letter from the end of the alphabet?
CYXWVUTSR.
Go for it! R is the 9th letter from the end of the alphabet. R is also a very sexy letter. It has that roundish part on the top and that little leg-like part and a nice stiff back. S gets all the attention, but it's R, baby. R is the hottest letter of the alphabet.
Okay, Cookie, you need to calm down.
I need a category.
You're being too loud.
This little number's known as pants! My beautiful pants! How does $2,000 sound? All right, it's time to break out your white trousers. I know you have a pair. Then you've got to finish this sequence. White pants, slipping, blank, grass stain. And fill in the missing link with one of the following: chloride, chloroform, chlorophyll, or chloral hydrate.
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll is the green pigment in grass. Of course, if you didn't slip in the grass, then that stain really is something to worry about.
True.
All right, hit me. The selection is Tips for the Insult Challenged. This one can net you $6,000. Let's see how you handle this one. If you have no proprioception, which of the following will you most likely hear? A blind man could see better than you. You'd lose a battle of the wits with a rock. You couldn't find your ass with both hands. Or are you mute or just really boring?
Proprioception. I have no clue, to be honest with you.
See, now, I could have given you some cash if you picked this.
Huh.
Proprioception is the ability to know where each part of your body is in relation to the rest of you. So not only will people constantly insult you, you won't have enough coordination to beat them up. Gee, that's rough. Spaz. Category, please. Let's see what we got going. He's a card, and he needs to be dealt with. Think you can handle $6,001 bills? Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If a bouncer is carding people at the door, but he's not checking IDs, what is he doing? Punching people, combing people, washing people, or dyeing people? Or Soylent Green his people? I'm just kidding about that.
Carding. What do you do when you card somebody?
In case you're wondering, Carding is the process of using a machine to disentangle fibers. But watch out if the bouncer wants to give you the old French braid. Okay, I need a category. This category is known as switch hitting for the harem. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Heads up, here it comes. Say Babe Ruth went to the Middle East to coach a baseball team. Considering Babe's famous nickname, how might he have been introduced to the team's owner? Sheik meet the Salim of 714?
It's obviously
Sheik meet the
3.
Babe Ruth was nicknamed the Sultan of SWAT. But of course, by the time Babe left the Middle East, he was known widely as the Falafel King. Okay, pick a category. Hey, all right. Guess
Dis
what
or
you
dat?
just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is tall tales or big fat lies. Now, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a fictional character or a real person. As each one comes up, if it's just a fictional character, press 1. If it's a real person, press 2. And press 4.
So is it real or is
if you
it fake?
wanna skip. I give
Pretty
you
much.
$1,000 for a
Surely
right
I could do
answer,
okay?
and you lose $1,000 if you get it wrong or if you don't get to it at all. All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Paul Bunyan, fictional or real? Rip Van Winkle. Johnny Appleseed. Calamity Jane. Pecos Bill. Daniel Boone. One more, Lizzie Borden. That's all she
Easy
wrote.
peasy.
Oh yes, you rock. Check it out. Enjoy your moment. Okay, that's enough. Let's move on. I need a category. Now serving TV for dinners. $2,000 says you don't know this one. You know, I think it's great they've got that new cable channel specifically for animals. You know, Animal Planet. It's about time animals had a say in what kind of programming they want to watch. Which cartoon character would most likely make an aardvark's mouth water?
That would be ants.
Aardvarks eat ants. And they've also been known to ingest the occasional Smurf.
That explains what happened to him.
All right, hit me. And this one is, do you live under a rock cat? You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, imagine this. Budget cuts have hit the rock cats and they need to trim their ranks. If they still want to have 100 legs kicking but can only afford 10 rock cats, whom should they hire? Ants, horses, spiders, or crabs?
Horses have 4 legs. I think they got 4. Spiders have 8. So ants?
Girls, keep kicking!
I stepped on Jackie!
Should have picked this. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, or 10
Really?
total. And I'm here to tell you there's nothing better than the legs of a rock cat drenched in warm butter. Category, please. The category? This question is for high school graduates only. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Hey, smarty pants, I know you look down on people with GEDs just because you spent your teen years shackled to a desk and bored out of your skull. I have only one question for you, brainiac. What does GED stand for? General Equivalence Degree, Government Employment Degree, General Educational Development, or Graduation Equivalence Diploma?
I think it's General Equivalence Degree.
Can't fake it like in high school, huh?
It's 4,
Let's
isn't
take
it?
a look at the right answer. And now that you've blown
it's
this
3.
question, we're going to have to take back your diploma. Sorry.
I don't think so.
Okay, I need a category.
Lordy, look who's 40. That doesn't rhyme.
Shake hands with Lonely is the hunter. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Suppose TV's Hunter invites his partner Dee Dee over for a romantic dinner. Because the dish's name translates to hunters, what would be the most appropriate meal for him to serve? Chicken cacciatore, pasta primavera, eggplant parmigiana, or pork fritters?
I'm going to say primavera.
Now, in Italian, primavera means spring.
Excuse me, Dee Dee.
Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Cacciatore means hunter in Italian, so chicken cacciatore means hunters or hunter style. I wonder if it'll be boneless. The chicken, not the date. I need a category.
Let's wrap things up with that Jack Attack. Hopefully we do good here.
You're about to embark on the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see two words on the screen that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard as long as you remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Who are you? Who are you? Jeez, that's kind of redundant and repetitive. Anyway, hope you do well. And also, good luck to you.
Duran Duran? So the same thing twice, pretty much. Mr. The Go-Go's. Lisa. Wow. Tom.
Very nicely played. Let's see how you affected your final score. That's the game. Player, I couldn't have done a better job myself. But then, I wasn't playing by myself, was I? But seriously, player, and I don't say this to just everybody.
You don't know Jack!
Hey, if you enjoyed that game, there's plenty more where that came from. Let me know if you want to go again.
Yeah, didn't make the high score.
165. I'm a better father. I'm a better...
And that concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Offline. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section